tried to trick me this time.
I didn't succeed.
You didn't. She was counting down and she sped up at the end.
Well, he tricks me sometimes. Yes, you do. Hello,
What?
It is Wednesday.
August 27th.
Is it?
It is 2025.
It is. Crazy.
This is episode 78 of a show we just changed the name of. So it's really episode like 3.
No.
We're calling it 78.
It's our podcast that we started this year. But yeah, so I'm Tammy.
I'm Seth.
And we are the 4031 family.
We are.
And we're really glad you're here.
We are that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
if you're live, make sure you chat along and let us know you're here. So we're not going to make you ask questions or anything. You don't have to really be involved in the conversation, but it helps to know. Like, we've got a couple viewers in some places and some other viewers in other places. It kind of helps just to know who's out there so we can talk to you. And, yeah, but whatever. Otherwise, we're just going to talk to each other, and you're going to get bored and run away screaming.
I am not.
You're not allowed to because you can't get past me.
No, but I like talking to you.
Blocking the door.
So that works for me.
I guess it does.
Even if it doesn't work for you.
I feel like something's happening tomorrow, the 28th.
Thursday,
and I don't,
the 28th.
Now I'm panicking as to not
August
remembering
28th.
what it is.
August 28th.
Now I know what it is. It's for the family friends have a court case tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
That's what
yeah.
I knew I had something on
Like,
the
yeah,
28th.
the 28th
The
is
date was
something, yeah.
important. Some family friends are having an important court case dealing with some
small kids. And some custody issues.
They're good. They're on the good side of this. They're striving to gain custody of some amazing children, and just prayers their way. Yeah, we need God to. God's already done it. He's already finished it. He's fixed it. He's done what he's going to do. We're playing the waiting game. We're playing the walking game, and I guess that's going to be part of our verse today because we're talking about faith.
Oh,
he's done, and that's the thing when we're going through things in our life, regardless of the court issue, whether it's finances, health. I mean, really, everything kind of gets encapsulated
finances,
into those
health.
two things.
Yeah. Housing.
He's already done his thing. That's the. It's not a curse. It's the double-edged sword of serving a king who's omnipresent. He's everywhere and every when.
Yeah.
And he's already seen, for this family of ours, he's already seen this case come to its conclusion. We're just in the process of walking the walk.
Right.
And walking it with faith.
But that's the important, if I can interrupt, that's one of the cool things about that very fact is that means we're always walking toward God, which is why we can have faith as we do it, because he's already there.
Yeah.
So we get to walk
and because he's omnipresent, he's still with us as we're going through the journey, and he was behind us preparing us for the journey. It's a comfort.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a fear because we don't necessarily see him or feel him or experience his immediate moment with us. But that's when fear takes over instead of faith.
Yep.
Because fear is telling you God's not here. God's not with you in this. And your faith has to be the thing that kicks you back in the butt and says, shut up, fear. Hush, fear, to quote a song that my girl Holly and I absolutely love. You're not welcome. I serve a better God.
Is that Katie Nicole?
No, it's Lydia Laird.
Lydia Laird, okay.
It's just... I've got the lyrics going through my mind right now. It's hush, fear, you are not welcome here. I've heard your lies just too many times, and now I'm taking control. And I'm not giving in.
It's good.
So, for that family, don't give in to fear.
They haven't.
Rest in the knowledge and comfort that God is surrounding you, has been seeing you toward it, in it, and will see you through it.
Yeah. Well, that's the hard part about a case like this. It's like everybody knows where this is going to end up.
Right.
It's just everybody It's just people going through the motions to try and make things as hard and as difficult for the people that they know are going to come out the other side of this victorious. Yeah. And it's all at the expense of 3 small kids, which is the biggest,
most heartbreaking thing. Yeah.
It's the biggest shame of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We might as well just dive into our devotion because we've already launched into it, and we'll just wrap it around everything that we've been talking about.
Okay. Well, where are we going to get our devotion
We're going to
today?
get our devotion, say it with me, from the Institute for Creation Research. Go to www.icr.org/DOP, and you can subscribe for their daily devotion program. They'll send you that catalog in the mail. You'll get the next quarters.
And just to say it, our use of the Days of Praise does not constitute any kind of endorsement of ICR on this podcast, nor have they paid us in any way.
Yeah, there's no sponsorship.
This is just involved. Us having permission to use it, so we are.
And all that they ask is that we send a link and provide you the link with where we're getting the information.
I don't even think they asked me that.
I think they did at one point. But we started Days of Praise with them, daily devotions with them upstairs in what is now Thomas's third room.
The first studio.
So we're very grateful that they allow us to use it, and of course we'll help point people towards it. Again, you'll get the mailer, the pamphlet in the mail, and you'll also receive a daily inbox notification.
If you want it.
If
and
you
can
want
also
it.
Turn that down, but whatever.
But it's a good thing to get. So today's devotion is entitled Faith.
You may have the mouse.
Dun, dun, dun. And it was written by Dr. Henry Morris. Today we are going to be reading about or discussing faith through a passage in Genesis, from Genesis 15, verse 6. And he believed in the Lord, and he counted it to him for righteousness. This sounds like a verse that we could hear from Hebrews too. We have faith scattered all throughout.
Well, actually, this verse, I think, is in Hebrews.
That's probably why I was surprised to see it as Genesis.
Well, because, it starts, I don't know if it starts off, but the Hall of Faith chapter in chapter 11 talks about Abraham, and the fact that that's who the he is in here, that he believed in the Lord, is Abraham.
Okay.
So he believed what God said, and so God counted that to him for righteousness. So, yeah.
And again, that's where it's hard, because we as believers have Christ to look back on, but you have somebody like Abraham who
had nothing to look back on,
no idea what was coming,
right? And was faithful to the point of, and I think that's the context of this, is take your son, your only son, and sacrifice him to me on a mountain. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't. He would have.
He would have.
He was good.
But
God stopped him.
God stopped it. All right, so the devotion starts. It may come as a surprise to some that both Old and New Testament believers are justified only by faith.
Dum, dum, dum.
In fact, 4 New Testament epistles base their arguments on justification by faith on 2 Old Testament passages, each quoted 3 times.
So two Old Testament passages are both quoted 3 times each. Got it.
But with each one emphasizing a different aspect.
Gotcha.
In our text, we see that Abraham was declared righteous because of his faith. I.e., again, is, in other words...
No, that is.
That is.
Yeah.
We talked about this a couple of weeks ago and I forgot it.
No, it's okay. This is why it's important to know Latin. Because
faith, that is belief, which is the same word.
Yep. The word belief and the word faith in the Greek are the same. Or in the Hebrew.
Hebrew, I would guess.
Yeah.
This verse is quoted in Romans 4:3 in the midst of a formal argument on the just nature of God and the fact that we are, quote, justified freely by his grace through the redemption that is in Christ Jesus. That's Romans, again, 3:24. Here, the emphasis is on counted. In Galatians 3:6, the word believed is emphasized, couched in the book dedicated to contrasting works and faith. They which be of faith are blessed with faithful Abraham. That's Galatians 3:9. That reads very strangely.
It does read very strangely. The point is, so if you go back to the text, which you don't have to scroll up, but because it's on the screen, he believed in the Lord and he counted it to him for righteousness. So when Paul is talking in Romans, he's talking about we're justified freely by his grace through the redemption. The emphasis is on the counted, not like 1, 2, 3, but on the fact that God takes the faith of Abraham and counts it as righteousness.
Okay. Credits you.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The technical word is imputed. It's imputed righteousness, meaning the faith is
Cast
credited, put on us as righteousness, right? But in the Galatians passage. In the Galatians passage, yeah, the emphasis is more on the believing, that he believed in the Lord.
Okay.
Right? And then, so it culminates in that statement that basically says, they which be of faith, in other words, those who believe, are blessed with the believing Abraham, from the same passage here.
All right. The book of James was written to encourage believers to good works as evidence of their faith, and our text, quoted in James 2:23, emphasizes righteousness. Righteousness. Faith without works is dead. Mm-hmm. That's James 2:26 specifically. The other Old Testament passage dealing with faith, which is also quoted 3 times in the New Testament, reads, "The just shall live by his faith." That's Habakkuk 2:4. When used in Romans 1:17, just prior to the description of the evil lifestyles of the wicked, verses 18 through 32, the emphasis seems to be on the word just. In Galatians 3:11, as noted above, the word faith is stressed. But in Hebrews 10:38, the author teaches that those who have been declared righteous by God live eternally by faith and will be able to cope with persecution, verses 34 to 37. Dr. Morris, this is Dr. John Morris? It says Henry, but it's closed out JDM.
I was going to say, it sounds more like Dr. John than Dr. Henry.
So I'm giving the initials JDM, would therefore be Dr. John.
Yeah.
Thus, the Old Testament doctrine that we are saved by faith in the work of God to solve our sin problem applies to every area of our lives and being, including our past sin, our present holy life and work, and our future eternal life.
There you go.
It's very funny. I'm going to go to reaction video. Is that the right button?
Yeah.
I didn't close out the podcast. Yay me. While I was in here working this morning, I listened to podcasts and whatever, and I've been really enjoying the Chad Prather Before the Noise podcast. It's a 10 to 15 minute devotion time he does every morning before the noise. And today's, it's very funny. It was on faith. And I was actually making notes on it. That I'm going to pull up on my phone. Since I was working in here, I did it in a strange way. But it was based on the verse in John dealing with the soldier's child who was dying.
The centurion,
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And how God's word, Christ said, by your faith, your son is healed, go. So the father was going back to his home, and it wasn't just a quick little walk around the street. It was a journey. Right. And apparently the members of the household met the father on the road and said, your son is healed. And he said, when did it happen? And he was able to kind of place that. And I think we've all kind of gone through these moments of, tell me, wait, when was that moment? We had that this year.
We did.
When you just have that moment of, that was the moment God said this, or I asked for that. But he said some really, really cool things in it. He said that a lot of people, they don't want faith, they want fireworks. So when they're looking for answers, they're looking for solutions to their issues. They want the big magical reveal.
And they're looking outward instead of focusing on their faith, which is an inward focus more than,
But there are so many times that when we're looking for a solution to an obstacle in our life, we expect this grand reveal and this explosion, firework of it has been solved. And we're not going to have that. Many times. Right? We're not going to have that. At the end of it, it was just, I don't know if he does this every time. I haven't caught it before, so I don't think it is. But he said, because he's talking again about faith. It's not on things that we see. You know, we work on this notion. I'm saying this, not him, because I'm going to mess it up, and that's not on him. But we work
Chad
on...
Prather does not endorse this.
He does not. He doesn't know us. It's this... They say blind faith. You know, it's not something we can touch. It's not tangible. We have evidence of faith. But he says, let today be the day you dared to believe before you saw. Mm-hmm. Trust. Again, he goes on he was discussing how God's already done it. He's already there. He's already fixed it in his way. Don't expect it always to be the way you want, because he never says he's going to give us what he wants. He says he'll give us what we need.
Right.
And so his answer to whatever your crisis is, it's not going to be the way you necessarily expect it to be fulfilled.
Right. Right.
And that's so hard. It's so hard. So that's where we have to have faith that God's going to fix our crisis, not in a way we expect, not in a time we expect, but that we have to have that confidence. And he was talking about just live your life stronger and higher. Live bolder. Walk more confidently, knowing that God is at work, even when we can't see him. Mm-hmm. As you referred to earlier, he's already, because he's omnipresent, he's every when. He's been preparing for this moment to get you in it and through it until it's a journey.
Yeah.
It's a constant journey.
Yeah. He sends us off, he walks with us, and he's there waiting for us all at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He ended his podcast with walk not empty but filled, not rushed but rooted, not reactive but renewed.
How can you walk rooted?
Well, it's just...
I know. I'm
being
silly.
rooted in faith. It's this confidence, and we keep losing all these viewers. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure that was you.
Oh.
Because you went away on your phone.
But that viewer isn't...
Well, that viewer
Facebook,
is still
but anyway,
there.
I'm turning off my thing. It's a hard thing to walk in faith when you're not being given winks. And I say that in a way, that's how Seth always used to refer to it for me, of, these little winks from God, these little reminders that I'm in it. I'm still here. Yeah. You're not alone.
No matter how lonely you feel.
Yeah, those winks aren't meant to be the solution necessarily to the crisis, but the comfort that you're not alone.
Yeah. Yeah. Good way to say it. That was really good. We should let you do this more often.
No. I mean, we do this.
I know, but you did great. That was wonderful.
This goes back to the journal. And Chad talked about it, and so many people talk about keeping notes, keeping a log, keep a diary, keep a record, keep a whatever you want to call it, to write down the moments you're in despair, and then you get to eventually mark it off of how God met you there.
Yeah.
Whether it's after the journey or through the journey, but the moments that we get, God was already preparing that step for you. We don't always think about writing down those moments that when we're in it, and we don't.
It's because we don't think we're ever going to want to remember how bad it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then that becomes that monument for you to get through the next time. Because I hate to say it, there's always going to be a next time. There's going to be another time. There's going to be a different thing. It could be over the same kind of battle. Financial battles are constantly reoccurring. Health battles can be reoccurring. But he promised that he'll never leave us.
Yeah.
Even when it's too dark to see him.
Especially, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I've been really chatty. I'm sorry.
No, it's been great. That's all. I'm struggling. I don't want to say that's all true because it sounds like I'm fact checking you.
Oh no, I'm not
taking
taking
it that way at all. Yeah, no, that was really good. That was really good. That's one of those things that, I'll go out on a limb and say you particularly have struggled with over time.
Yeah.
So it's good to hear what amounts to a testimony, like your surety is a testimony to your own faith, which has been built through those crises of faith that we've had over the last
lifetime.
Yeah, exactly right.
Well, and it's hard because you can't afford, there's a fine line between, oh, it's okay, God's going to take care of it. While it's okay, God's going to take care of it, but we can't afford to become complacent over it.
Right.
We need to do what we are able to do.
That goes back to that Micah verse. I don't remember.
Test me, Micah 6:8.
The test me, but the test me begins with do your part.
Yeah.
If you are faithful, God will be faithful. I mean, God's faithful anyway, but the point in that is walk with him, right? It's like David said in one of the Psalms, I've been young and I'm now old, but I've never seen the righteous hunger for bread. God provides for our needs. You referred to that earlier. Not all our wants necessarily. And sometimes the solution to a problem isn't a solution to a problem. It's giving you the faith to get through it.
Yeah.
Right? It's giving you the comfort to endure it. It's not taking necessarily the problem away. So, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that was good. So what do you have planned for today?
No.
Okay. I feel like it's 9:30 in the morning.
I know.
Right?
Well, it's Wednesday, which means I'll be heading off to church for choir practice. But that's about it.
Speaking of, take
Making
my car.
you dinner. I've already started dinner for us.
Oh.
Gotta love Wednesdays when it's crock pot day.
Oh yeah, what are we having?
Scrumptious chicken.
Ooh. I bet that's...
Scrumptious?
Well, I was going to say good.
I didn't come up with the name. I swear, I promise it's a recipe called Scrumptious Chicken. You can look for it online. It's a crock pot recipe. But it's basically stroganoff with chicken.
Basically chicken stroganoff, yeah. It's really good. Are we doing it on rice or pasta?
Tonight's pasta. I haven't even put the ricer away from the other night yet. It's clean, just not away. Because we have a big commercial size ricer because we were serving 13 people.
Who don't like rice. I mean, tell me I'm wrong.
It's so true. I love rice.
How many people? I mean, you didn't even make all that much. We ran out of it so fast.
We did run out of it. Well, a lot of it sticks, unfortunately. I got to figure out how to make rice not stick to the ricer because we lose a lot that way. But I made 14 cups cooked.
Okay.
For 13 people. But we were having Chinese food. We were having chicken, so you go through rice a lot on that dinner.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
Anyway, enough about us.
Aren't you jealous about our dinners? Yeah. Anyway.
We appreciate you being here. Like the video, like the channel, follow the channel, go to the text below this video and see all the other cool channels we're on, and go check us out there too. And
that would be great.
Like and subscribe and follow.
And we did say earlier, ICR does not sponsor us, but if you would like to sponsor us in any way, you can go to www.buymeacoffee.com/the4031family.
I think that link is on your screen right now.
We have some memberships available where you can do monthly donations to our little ministry here that we do, where we're doing the podcast, but we also have books that we work on and try to get out to publishers.
Yeah,
and we go on the road a couple times a year now to be able to meet with different bookstores and try to get that out.
Yeah, and the added benefit to that is if you do decide to support us through the Buy Me a Coffee links, through a sponsorship there, then you'll also get basically your money back in the form of a coupon every month on our store. So
it can be used on books. It can be used on
mugs,
our tumblers, mugs, slates, coasters, that kind of thing.
Moments or Monuments journals, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's kind of like free support on those.
Yeah, so if you bless the ministry with a subscription, it could even go towards your monthly handwriting practice book where you write the words of the
tracing the word.
Words of the Bible.
Right.
So, yeah, we would be grateful, we would be honored, and again, we'll give that gift back to you in the form of a coupon to our store.
Yeah.
So, regardless, we are grateful for your time.
Indeed.
Time is important and valuable, and we are grateful for you. Whether you're here live or watch us later, please feel free to drop a comment. If you need prayers, you can say, pray for me. You can send us emails at praywithme@the4031family.com. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
So, for the 4031 family today, I am Seth.
I'm Tammy.
And don't forget, he's God.
And we're not.
Have a great afternoon.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.